Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Secure and Soar, the CEO's guide to cybersecurity and AI success. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Earl Kelly. I am the CEO of Cydian Group. We are bringing you over 30 years of technology experience and insight from my days as a former CIO as a large insurance agency and as your award-winning cyber evangelist. I'm here every Wednesday at 11 a.m. to help you stay always on and always ahead. So let's look at our agenda. Here's our plan for today. We'll start with who I am, then we'll cut through the noise and look at the signal and what's really going on in cybersecurity and AI. We'll talk about who this actually impacts, what it costs, and what you can actually control. I'll show you how to leverage this for growth, and we'll introduce our AI myth of the week, and we will finish with a live AI demo. So let's talk about who I am. For those of you, again, that don't know me, my name is Earl Kelly. I am a Microsoft certified professional, and I am CEO of Cydian Group. We help growth-minded businesses and CEOs protect profits, enhance reputation, and harness AI to operate smarter. We're headquartered right here in beautiful downtown Jacksonville, Florida, with over 75 years of combined technology experience. We support legal firms, insurance firms, and SMB clients nationwide. So cyber attacks are at an all-time high, and 43% of all cyber attacks target small businesses. 75% of SMBs experienced at least one attack in the past year, and only 14% say they are prepared. The average downtime after a ransomware event in 2025 is 24 days. That's nearly a month of lost productivity, lost revenue, and lost customer trust. And the threats are evolving, not just in volume, but in intelligence. Hackers now use AI to craft deepfake phone calls, bypass multi-factor authentication, and automate attacks that hit hundreds of companies in seconds. So if you run payroll, process credit cards, store consumer information, or you log into cloud apps, you're already a target. Last year, an insurance brokerage in Minneapolis had their email account compromised. And the attacker used AI to study past conversations and send a perfectly timed email to not them, right, but to their client. And their client sent them a $48,000 payment. That payment went to a fake account and it went to the hacker. So the customer doing business with that business who was not prepared lost out on $48,000. We also had a boutique law firm who recently, it looked like it was an official court document. Turns out it was an AI-generated fake, and clicking it installed ransomware that locked every case file in their business. So these aren't rare, right? These are happening weekly to companies just like yours. So this impacts every industry, but it hits small business hardest because we run lean teams with no room for downtime. 58% of SMBs that experience a serious cyber incident face significant downtime, and 60% of those close within 60 months. So what's the cost to you, the CEO? Downtime, regulatory penalties, lawsuits, brand damage, and leadership turnover. The cost of cyber incidents now ranges from $120,000 to over $1.8 million. One insurance agency that I know spent $40,000 on recovery, but lost their top 3 clients because those clients lost trust in that insurance agency. Now, let's talk about what you can actually control. You can't stop threats from existing, but you can control how fast your business adapts, who you partner with, how seriously you take your cybersecurity and AI. The right partner brings security, speed, efficiency, and trust to your business. So how do you leverage this for growth? Well, one legal client that we have turned a cyber upgrade into a sales advantage. So they promoted their enhanced security in all of their proposals. And they won 2 corporate accounts worth $250,000 annually simply because they put security first. Cybersecurity and AI can be your competitive advantage. You just need to be open to it. So before we get into our myth and demo, let's talk about getting you prepared for cybersecurity. So book your cyber and AI profit session. We will assess your risk. We will run a dark web scam. We'll simulate phishing, and we'll show you how to use AI to run faster and safer. You can go to Cydian.group/risk, or you can call us directly at 904-907-8503. And I think it's important that this is not a tech conversation. We're not talking tech here. We're talking about business growth. We're talking about how you can leverage cybersecurity for your business growth. I've also added a QR code, so you can scan the QR code right there on the screen if you would like. But this tells you how you can book a cybersecurity risk assessment. So let's go into our AI myth of the week. So our myth is that AI can't help me write better client emails. That's just a creative skill. Then you just have it or you don't. But the truth is that AI can analyze the tone, clarity, and structure in real time, suggest improvements to your email so that you can get your message across faster, you'll get faster replies, and fewer misunderstandings. So, for instance, an insurance broker that means turning jargon-heavy updates into plain English messages. For an attorney, it means making letters more empathetic without changing the legal meaning. So let's see this in action. So I'm going to do our AI demo. So I'm going to share my screen. And today, and as you know, I am not partial to one AI or the other, but today we are going to choose Google Gemini because we haven't used that in quite some time. So give me just a second here. So what we're going to do is we are going to tell Google Gemini, we're going to give it a prompt. And our prompt is going to be that you are my AI writing assistant. All right. And I'm going to give you an email. And in this email, I want you to. So you are my AI writing assistant to improve business communications for clarity and tone and engagement. As with any AI prompt, you want to tell it what it's going to do first. Then you want to tell it what you want it to, what you want it to do, and then you'll tell it what format you want that. That's always the format you should use for an AI prompt. So we're going to say you're an AI writing assistant. I'm going to give you a long, overly formal insurance policy email update. And your job is to summarize the key changes in plain language, rewrite the email, be more concise, be client friendly, etc. So here's the email, and it's a long email. So, right. So for those of you who didn't read it, it's really long, right? It's going to be for those of us who, my new thought on everything now is TLDR. If it's long, I'm not going to read it. Give me the bullet points. So I'm going to go through Gemini. I'm going to say, this is what I want you to do. And I'm going to hit submit. Gemini is going to go through, read the email, and it's going to spit out an email that highlights the changes in the policy. You'll see here that instead of a long writing, we have changes in the policy. So this is what's changing. And these are things that you need to do, right? So again, it helps you to write better emails. So as you can see here, it replaced some jargon. So instead of pursuant to the stipulations contained in 14.3 of your commercial property insurance, it can be simplified to based on our recent review or what have you. So basically, this is the email that it rewrote. So instead of the long email that we had, we have a very quick, very succinct email that we can send to the client. All right, and then somehow I lost my screen, but there we go. Somehow I lost all that. I don't know how I did that. All right. But again, so we simplified language with that. We created a bullet point summary. We suggested a stronger subject line, and we flagged any potential confusion. So this means for you guys, this means faster replies, fewer follow-ups, and much happier clients. So if you're ready to combine AI and cybersecurity for growth, book your cyber and AI profit session now. Again, you can go to Cydian.group/risk, or you can give us a call at 904-907-8503. This is not a tech conversation. We're going to talk about business growth. And again, there's a QR code on the screen. Thank you for joining me today for Secure and Soar. Stay secure, stay smart, and keep soaring. We will see you next week right here at 11 a.m. Eastern. Until then, have a great week. And as always, be kind to each other.